Hey everybody. So we didn't really promote this live stream for tonight, and we'll see how it goes. I actually kind of forgot that we were going to do this because we were just on Monday trying to split the difference from missing the previous week. So Tobe unfortunately cannot make it tonight. It's just going to be me, all me. It could be a short night, but I'll at least give you a recap of what's going on, and we'll talk about some stuff coming up. Let's see here. So yeah, Olympic Strange Days is kicking off tonight, and that goes through Sunday. We unfortunately, Brett and I decided that it probably wasn't in our best interest to go, only because he's been sick, getting over it. We don't want anyone else to get sick or anything like that. So we kind of fell on our sword there. And honestly, I would feel like a total idiot. Like, it was a great event, Tobe, but we all got like strep throat and whatnot. So we're sad we're not there. I'm sad because I was going to be doing a presentation, but there's always next year. Let's see here. And Brett is somewhere in the chat monitoring. I invited him to be on camera with me, but he is dedicated to the cause. He is editing. He's editing. He's creating content for future projects. But he might chime in and say hi. And actually, while people are still discovering that we're doing a live stream, I'm just gonna hop onto YouTube as a reference to make sure he is there. Do 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 do. Who's all here, by the way? I don't have the chat open on the streaming page because I get distracted and start reading everything. So I actually have to go to the YouTube page to see things in real time. Okay. Oh gosh, terrible posture. So like I said, this will probably be shorter than not. But I just, we're still regrouping from Alaska. Brett, like I said, he's editing. It's been we're gearing up for another busy week coming up, filming for A Flash of Beauty 3, racing to wrap up the Voices in the Wilderness documentary. We still have some pretty big interviews coming up that we're excited about. And then just normal, sorry, I keep looking at my notes. Then our normal day-to-day job. And things didn't quite go as planned today. Mike Ferry, our cinematographer, he was out here this morning. We were supposed to be out on a film shoot today, and the client was like, we need blue skies, it has to be sunny, it has to look like the peak of summer, and absolutely, blue skies, sunshine, beautiful. There was a fog advisory. It was like that Stephen King movie, The Mist. It was similar to that. And we kept trying to wait it out. We did a location scout. We went to all the locations, waiting for it to burn off. After Mike went home and got home, it completely burned off. Beautiful. But yeah, otherwise, we're just juggling other projects, trying to catch our breath. But yeah, big trip to California coming up. Excited about that. So we'll try to do updates from the road. Let's see here. Trying to think anything else I can really mention. I can't get into too much detail, and maybe Brett can. I'm kind of monitoring, so Brett can cut me off if I need to stop talking. But he had a call. He had an interesting call with a skeptic turned knower, all in one crazy experience. So I wasn't a part of the phone call. I just kind of got the Reader's Digest version from him when he got off the phone. But it'll be interesting to see how that unfolds and develops as time goes on. And we hear so many stories from people who who say, I was a skeptic, I didn't believe any of this stuff, I thought you all were crazy, until it happened to me. So this might be one of those stories, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that paradigm of thinking shifts and what happens next. It'll even actually, I wonder if it'll be a one-time thing, or if they're being opened up to ongoing activity. Like this might just be the beginning. I don't know. It's been known to happen. Let's see here. Other quick things going on. We have an event coming up in Baker City the weekend of, I believe that is the 19th and 20th. That weekend. It starts Friday and goes through Sunday. It's going to be a blast. We're going to be screening A Flash of Beauty Bigfoot Revealed on Friday, A Flash of Beauty Paranormal Bigfoot on Saturday. And I will start sharing that information in the community page on the YouTube channel, because I don't have it all in front of me and there's a lot to keep track of. But so far for speakers, we are so stoked, because if you love Jeff Roan's interview talking about all the other paranormal stuff that happened around his Bigfoot experience, he will be there sharing his stories. Ashley Stinnett will be with us, has a presentation ready to go. And also Angelique Benham, who is from Legacy Discovery. She's been an experiencer for over 20 years with the Sasquatch phenomena, and yeah, she has a lot to share. And I've actually been able to hear her presentation at other conferences, so I'm excited to actually be able to be front and center, give her my full attention. After that, we are going to be, this is kind of a unique situation we have. We're going to be at the Yakima Bigfoot Conference. We've been there for the last 2 years screening the movies. This year, they're actually giving us an adjacent room to the, what do you call it, the main exposition hall. And that is so we can be screening clips from our documentaries and interviews, but also be set up to take interviews. So we're really excited about some of the people that we've already been talking to, who we're going to sit down and have interviews with, and just people in attendance, because it's like Tobe says, some of the best stories, the best encounters, the best witnesses that you're going to hear from, it's at these conferences. Like, that you meet them at a booth, people just kind of making small talk, and that's what we're hoping. We're hoping we can catch like all those little stories that haven't been heard, and then get to share them with you. So we're looking forward to that, and it's just a blast up there. Good people, good times. And then as far as events, I think that might be it for the year. November, December. Well, hold that thought. Yeah, November, December, no events planned, but October, November, we're traveling almost nonstop filming. So we're kind of burning the candle at both ends. I'm starting to feel the wear and tear. We actually canceled what was supposed to be like a 3-day like vacation. Like, we're gonna recharge, get ready, so we can tackle all this, purely like focused and ready to go. But we're so busy, it's not gonna happen. But that's okay, because I love what I do. Let's see here. December is open. I'm kind of curious. I was talking to someone earlier today, and this kind of relates. It kind of crosses a couple things, but I know some people are kind of torn about the idea that the Sasquatch, they migrate seasonally, like it's a migration seasonal thing, or some people are like, no, they live in one specific area, that is their home. There's that conversation, but kind of tied into a conversation I was having today about the hurricane hitting Florida. And I was asked, do you think these major weather events are pushing the Sasquatch, the forest people, out of their environments? And it's I guess, exposing them more. Like, how do they handle these types of events? Any ideas? So that was just something that was kind of thrown out today that I was thinking about. I'm just going to kind of check the messages, just because I have no one to interact with, and it's kind of awkward. Oh, thank you, Renee. That helps our pursuit of the truth on the road. Um, let's see here. And I'm sure if Brett really wanted me to say something, he'd holler from down the hall. Let's see here. I'm just trying to think, like, it seems like there's been a lot of videos online recently, like real Bigfoot footage, blah, so, and I keep coming back to when Thomas Potter posted it, and I had to watch, it's like a 2-minute clip. Is like a guy coming back, his dash cam caught a Sasquatch standing alongside the road, being very still, and it's one of those things where they slowed down the clip. I'll be damned if I watched it like 10 times. I'm like, it's like, where's Waldo? I don't see it. It was one of those moments where I did wish someone had put the red arrows in the red circle just to kind of help me see. I'm trying to think of some other things I saw. I don't know. Lately, it seems like it's been a lot of AI flooding my feed. Oh, China Productions. I'm sure they move in reference to weather and other events as needed. Valid. Yes, I agree. And then Brett's interacting with people. I don't know. Is there anything that we should be talking about tonight, other than Tobe is, I would say MIA, but we do know where he is, somewhere in the wilds of Washington. I also feel that's kind of the reason I dressed down today. This is kind of behind the scenes, how we look at Flash of Beauty headquarters. So you're seeing kind of like beyond the curtain. This is the wizard at work in her Dodger sweatshirt and messy bun, extra fun outfit. Wait, this page deleted a critical comment I made of one of the actors from Expedition Bigfoot. No bueno. Oh no, what did we do? It may not have, sometimes things get caught up in the filters and stuff. There are a lot of comments that are not, controversial or anything like that, but for whatever reason they get caught up in the community guideline filters, and sometimes we miss them. So we might need to, I don't know, maybe Brett can look into that. Oh, how's the weather up there in the Olympics? Tobe was saying, this was another thing. He was saying that it was pretty wet up there, and it was going to be rainy to begin with, but it sounded like it was going to be really beautiful. And honestly, after our entire Sierra Camp adventure, I feel like I could probably survive. I'm not going to say almost anything, but I think I can handle some rain. I mean, when we rode the horses in, it was like snowing and hailing and stuff. So I think we could survive. But I don't think Tobe and Rich Germeau are convinced that our city slicker lifestyles in suburbia are quite ready to survive the wilds. But we're working on it. Let's see here. I love A Flash of Beauty, but I like it much better when it's not live. Oh, well, Daisy Renee, sorry. This is just kind of our little check-in. Oh, let's see here. I'm following this live. Let's see here. Brett says, it's our policy to not delete any comments, but we do flag them for inappropriate language. We'll look into it. Okay. Yeah, look into it. Like I said, sometimes we'll get really complimentary posts and whatnot, and sometimes just because of the way they're worded or phrased, it sends off the algorithm police of danger, community standards. So sorry about that. Let's throw out some things to talk about in the interim. Let's talk about Mount St. Helens and the stories of the Sasquatch rescue cover-up. Again, I was having a small conversation today with someone about that on Messenger, And, it got me thinking. It's like we've been, how do I put this? In the process of making this documentary, we've been privy to some really awesome information. And sometimes we have to like really fight not to just to go wild and like jump on right like I am right now and be like, oh my God, guess what I heard? Because we didn't want it to be like The View or Talk Soup. That would be a completely different cryptid channel. Uh, but, we do get this information and we hear the stories, not just of things like a military Sasquatch rescue cover up at Mount St. Helens, but other stories that are similar. And it's a matter of how do we fit that in to what we're doing, and how do we package it and put it out to the public. So I've been thinking about that a lot lately, especially with more disclosure information coming out, with UFOs, aliens, and all that stuff. Again, a little off topic from what we're usually discussing, but I do think it's clearing the way, and it's going to open up the conversation for more stuff like Sasquatch sightings and experiences being taken seriously, or more serious than they have been in the past. Let's see here. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, yes. Okay, so Brett's being. I was trying to be a little bit more low key about it, about him having COVID and us not wanting to be the doomsday carriers. Um, oh, octopus with no friends. Everyone in the chat, hit that like. Well, I'm struggling here, so we'll see how it goes. David Rusty, psychokinesis, parapsychology, psychic phenomena, blah 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 blah. Use your words, Jill. Yeah, I think that's all stuff also that is connected. We hear a lot of people talking about their Bigfoot encounters and experiences being tied into this telepathy and aports and things moving on their own. And like Simeon Hines says, it's all connected. It's dark matter at work. And again, so many people who said, yeah, I had a sighting. It's flesh and blood. I don't believe any of that crazy BS stuff. No. But then until it happened to me, and they launch into their story. So I'm really hoping that we're opening up this conversation to more people, and it does seem like more people are coming forward to kind of normalize this conversation and remove the stigma. So, thoughts? Are we? Let's hear you guys. I'll be honest. I'm used to Tobe kind of carrying the live stream, so I'm struggling to come up with things to talk about. Just kind of off topic, I have been following, I don't know if anyone else has been following the storm in Florida and the hurricane. That's of concern. So sending a lot of positive energy and hoping all of our listeners and viewers and supporters in Florida are out of harm's way, and gosh, even into like Georgia and just that whole southeast region. It looks like you guys are going to get hit pretty hard. So we'll all be watching that and hoping for the best. Otherwise, hunker down. I hope you guys ride it out safely. And that goes for the Sasquatch too. So just to fill, I'll try just to talk a few more minutes here, just to kind of fill the void a little bit more. Like I said, we do have more travel coming up. I'm really excited about some interviews we have lined up for a Flash of Beauty 3 in Oklahoma and on the East Coast, and possibly in the St. Louis area, TBD, and working on some stuff in the Southwest, and also, yeah, some really exciting things in the Northeast, New England area. So we're casting a wide net. We're trying to get out of our little Pacific Northwest safe zone. But I think you guys are really gonna like what we're pulling together, and we have a few surprises. I feel like I should give Brett a holler and just see if there's anything else I should mention. I feel like I've already taken 20 minutes of your evening and your good time. I don't know if there's nothing else. Hey, Brett, am I missing anything? Oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
Here he comes. COVID and all.
Don't breathe on me. This guy.
I'm just saying hi. I'm getting better. I shouldn't be this close. Uh-oh. Well, I don't think I'm contagious anymore. So
It was COVID light. It was COVID light.
Yeah, sort of COVID light.
It was just like more of an inconvenience than anything else.
No. We just wanted to hop in and say hi to you guys tonight, and we just miss you, that's all.
We do. We really love the engaging with everyone. I need Tobe. I need Tobe here. Yeah. What can I say?
What can I say? Makes it easier, doesn't it?
I know. I just sound like a crazy lady wandering.
Yeah, we're just so excited about everything that we're working on right now, and it's hard to talk about it, and so there's an excitement level, but it's going to be coming soonish. I'm literally working on it right now and stuff, and we'll have some new interviews dropping next week. So, and I think we might do Harold and Cody next.
What? What about we haven't done Marcia's interview.
That's true. So maybe we'll do Marcia.
We need to do Marcia's interview.
You guys let me know in the chat if there's interviews from either of the films that we haven't posted yet.
I feel like Shane Land. We haven't posted Shane Land's interview. And I think that'd be cool because we just went to Alaska.
Yeah. So it'll be a surprise.
I mean, there's only so many people left that we can interview.
Harold and Cody's kind of saving the best for last because of their experience.
Definitely.
And if you haven't seen what I'm talking about, A Flash of Beauty, Paranormal Bigfoot, it's available on YouTube for free or on Amazon without ads. Yeah, it's on our channel.
Yeah.
I'm going back to the chat.
Go back. Thank you. In typical Jill fashion, I completely lost my train of thought. I'm trying to bring it back here. But yeah, so we did want to check in on Thursday night because I noticed like if we're late or we do skip the live stream, I get the nasty gram emails like, I waited for you. So I'm just trying to check in, say hi to everyone. Next Thursday, we'll be back. Yeah, we'll be back, and Toby should be back. So, yes, there shall be much to discuss, and it'll be a little bit more structured. But like Brett said, it's been really hard trying to contain some of the stuff that's going on. And not only do we still have a bunch of interviews from the sequel that need to be edited and dropped on the page, but also Tobe and I are trying to schedule the podcast interviews, just following up with everyone who is in the sequel. We did that originally with the first film. You can find, those are the ones that are non-video, and they just kind of have a little title card up. But this time we're going to do video just to, there's something magical about being able to see someone's facial reactions and interact with them that way. So be looking for those. It's been pretty crazy trying to schedule. And we are working to put something together for this holiday season. I've mentioned it before, kind of going off topic on some other things. I know there was some pushback. People were like, nope, stick to Bigfoot, stay in your lane, don't talk about other things. We're only here for Bigfoot. But then a lot of people were like, no, we need to talk about the other things. So it's a timing schedule thing, still trying to navigate that water, but stay tuned. We'll have something for you. I wish I had more to say. I wish I had some magic tricks or some trivia lined up. I got nothing. I got a rabbit, some feathers, but otherwise, I'm out. Thanks for tuning in for this ultra short live stream. And do me a favor, help us out. Just go ahead and in the chat, let us know like what you want to hear from, what kind of stories you want, and we'll start, hitting the pavement trying to deliver what you want to hear. Along with our usual shenanigans and small talk. So, alrighty, everybody. Thanks for putting up with me for these awkward 25 minutes. Enjoy.